Hey, yo guys, what's going on? Today's a pretty boring day, and so I figured we would do a onesie, one take. Not going to do any editing on this video. Could turn out crap. Who knows? We're going to take a look at some charts here. Probably just go through the market, see what's going on. Nothing's super catching my eye, and so we'll take a peek at what is in demand, I suppose. So let's start out here on CoinGecko. Organizing by 24-hour change, we see Harmony One, a coin that we have been watching very closely and has been doing awesome actually since our video. Check that one out. Down 10% on the day. Ohm, FXS, LRC, XLM, and Monero leading the way on the losers today, and FTM apparently. These coins, off the top of my head, these are the ones that were up 24 hours ago, so to me, not a really important note. Just interesting, we're starting to see kind of this back and forth of what is up today is down tomorrow, and then vice versa. That's very reminiscent actually to me of 2017. So organizing by biggest gainers in the top 24 hours, we have AAVE with 10%, Gala with 7.4%, HNT with 7%, FTT 7%, Luna, Cake, and Osmosis again on the chart. We might have to pull that one up here. Osmosis, OSMO, don't know anything about it, but it has been on the top gainers here a good amount, actually, in the last few days when I've checked, maybe the last few weeks. Biggest gainers on the week, Rose, baby. Check out our Rose video. Nobody was looking at that thing. We called it. We nailed it. That's what we do. 60% on the week. OMI, SCRT, never heard of it. Really nothing else of note. We see Doge making some moderate gains, along with Convex, Polygon, MATIC. Pretty chill day. So let me pull up my charts. Let's see what I got going on. We got Bitcoin's Death Cross finished yesterday, or completed yesterday. Since we've pretty much only seen upside. 2 daily candles, 4 hours to go in this one. Both green. Not a really big jump since. We haven't really seen much action. However, I think the important note is spooky, scary Death Cross happened. No downside. That may change here, but so far I'm not seeing it. We are in the weekend trading, so that means CME is closed. Let's take a peek there. I didn't even plan on this. This is a very impromptu episode. But CME closed at 43,120, and price currently 43,424. That's almost the exact same price. We're going to add that to our chart here just for the sake. 43.1. Boom. Not a bad guesstimate of where tomorrow will close, as we've seen CME closing and then opening at relatively the same price in the last few weeks with very little change. Moving along. I had BCH up. I was talking to Steve. Shout out to Poppy. Steve. Don't want to talk about this one too much. I'm not a huge BCH fan. In fact, I'll say I'm kind of anti. Nah, not anti. I don't really love forks, but it is fair to say this chart against Bitcoin on the weekly has bottomed out again at 0.0846. There may be some extreme value here. I'm personally not going to go after this one simply because I don't like it. But that doesn't mean you can't. And I mean, look at the upside potential here. You've had literally just a downside descending channel selling over the last 4 years now. A little bit of upside, probably overdue. XMR, this one, you guys may have seen my tweets. Maybe you're in the Discord, by the way. Jump in the Discord. Follow me on Twitter at TomCrownCrypto. Smash the likes and subscribes. Check out Patreon. I have a newsletter going out now that's for free if you just sign up. Check out all those shill over. Monero. Now, again, somewhat similar here to BCH on this chart. We see a very long period of selling, and now what looks like a bottom is forming. On Monero, that could be as low as 0.039. Let's just call it 0.04. The weekly candle is going to close in 1 day in 5 hours. And what's spicy to me here is the potential for that bullish engulf off the double bottom. That could be the all engines go signal. We do have a rather historical descending trend line acting as resistance and a close as a bullish engulfed candle. may be what it needs to finally break free of this downtrend. Monero has been performing well, along with, you know what's coming next, the Litecoin. There'll be a video. I'll be doing a video on this one coming out TBD, not too far in the future. But Litecoin really catching my eye, getting me excited here. Oh yeah. Finding support at that 003 area. We see this is super historical. It goes all the way back to almost the start of 2017 and has that similar structure as BCH and XMR, meaning pretty much just selling for a sustained period of time, likely overdue for a bounce. Why is Ethereum on the other coin? This is what I get for doing it in one take. We'll pull up LTC USD. This is kind of what I'm digging here. I don't know what was going on with this chart. What was happening? But we do see Litecoin is rallying in dollar pair as well. What's exciting to me is a lot of you probably weren't around for this, but in the previous bull run, this is a big reason I'm a fan of Litecoin. Litecoin and Bitcoin really did seem to move together. In fact, Litecoin, we had a term called the signal. And almost every time we saw Litecoin break out, Bitcoin would very quickly follow suit. It's not quite there yet. I love what it's doing on LTC BTC. Seems to be finding strength despite Bitcoin not really showing it quite yet. What I'm looking for is for a breakout on Litecoin and for Bitcoin to follow, and perhaps that signal will return. It was so reliable that, man, I wish it would come back. So fingers crossed. Let's take a look at SHIB. I saw that there was a little trending here on Shiba on Google searches. We got our point of control really sitting as resistance above us if we're looking at volume. Things that I don't hate about this chart. Things that I don't hate is that we do seem to be finding potentially support at the previous consolidation level. Blasted off to an all-time high. Came back pretty cleanly so far. The only things I can really say about this is SHIB needs to hold this low, and that's sitting at quad 0.258. This low, you can see it on volume profile really clearly. Make this clear for you guys. SHIB has a ton of traded volume above, acting as resistance, and virtually none below to act as support. This is going to be a critical level in my opinion. If it is lost, we reject from, say, the point of control. There really doesn't seem to be much support until very far down. That is an uncomfortable target. From price, that'd be roughly a 70% decline. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it's going to be difficult. The things it does have in its favor is that beautiful selling bleeding with very little dead cat bounce, very little retracement to create resistance. However, I just don't like the way this volume profile is stacked. This void is really tempting for price to go fill in. Time will tell. Time will tell. Let's take a peek at Near. Near broke to a new all-time high yesterday, I guess, and the day before. I did not see too much follow through. However, on today's daily, we see a back test of that previous all-time high, or not all-time high. I stand corrected. Our measured move target from our Fibonacci extension was at $19.20. That broke in the last few days. I was expecting to see a little more run up on this, but I think the rest of the market kind of weighing this down. Our two measured move target for Near sitting at $34. That would be a juicy profit take. And right now, I don't see too many issues with this. You know, we hit that 618 target. It really seems to not have found too many sellers here. This daily candle is ugly. If it closes in this condition, I would like to see it above 1964 to avoid that bearish engulf on the daily. But at this point, it really just looks like more of what we saw previously, a little consolidation. We can call this here, and maybe we'll see that play out at our 618 target before moving higher. I want to pull this onto a bigger time frame. If we want to look at this chart on the macro, we have support at 1922, 1626, and then a much stronger support sitting at around $10. I think that if this is a coin you're not in and you want to be, patience is going to pay you here. I do believe there will be entries around these prices. Couldn't tell you the time, but it's too tempting. It's too tempting for me to see this happen on the chart before moving higher. We can see that kind of happen back here as well. That would be the most probable move, in my opinion. Let's look at MATIC. MATIC continues. We've been looking at this a lot over the last year. This beautiful pattern of ascending lows all throughout 2021. I believe it was in December of last year, we saw a new all-time high that got sold off. Now, here's what's important to me, and it's going to be important moving forward for MATIC. Clear this up a little bit. This is what's going to be important. We do not want to see this higher low pattern broken. That would likely say $1.90. Don't want to see trading below that. I think that we do have a little wiggle room here. We could see, say, 175 and be okay. But below that, I think this structure really does take a beating and is no longer that beautiful pattern that we're looking for. However, with the break of the all-time high, I think it's likely that it's going to look for some kind of price discovery to the upside, whether that's sooner or later, we do not know. And that could seriously place this at some higher targets. Definitely have videos on MATIC you can check out on the channel. I think everything is still exactly as we were waiting for. This has been very consistent, and we haven't had too many shakeouts or surprises here. So watch these levels. Watch that $1.90, 175. We really want to see those hold. We want to see a retest of the all-time high. We want to see follow through. And we can get a shorter term upside target if that is in the near future, sitting at like 380. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think that's probably it. That's all the charts I had pulled up right now. That's a good run through. It's a onesie, one take day. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you don't hate this video. I will see you soon when the spice is on and something tells me that it's not that far away. Happy trades, everyone. Crown out.